The saying used to be snitches get stitches, but in Trump's administration, apparently snitches get web pages and forms to fill in. I posted, I think, Monday, about how a lot of the information that Yahtzees got during their reign came from jealous-ass bitch neighbors. Literally, people who didn't like their neighbors and were like, you know what? How do I get to pick the neighborhood I want? I will just rat out everybody else in my neighborhood that I don't like. They have a nice bureau that I want. These guys have a painting. Those guys have a nice-ass radio. And if I just, go to the Yahtzee party and say all these people are anti-Yahtzee, I can get all the shit. And I had posted earlier this week, like, this is how they're going to manage to pull off what they're trying for now. Jealous ass bitches, Karens and Carls, are going to help the US government. Because the government cannot, like, their numbers versus our numbers, they can't monitor everything. Even if Facebook and Google are helping them, they can't monitor everything. But friends, neighbors, coworkers, and they will rat you out as much as possible for their own personal gain and no other reason. And today it was announced that the Department of Education now has a webpage where you can go to rat out DEI in the school systems. From DEI hires to teachers who are even just hinting that DEI is a thing. Because you wouldn't want those little kids knowing about DEI. They might think about it and be like, ooh, that's a good idea. So the Department of Ed now has a page you can go to rat people out. 30 days into the new regime, it's already started. To save you having to go back to the other video, shut your mouth. You can still make DEI hires. Just don't say it out loud. But also in your everyday life, your neighbors are not your friends. They come up to you like, hey, you've been going out a lot recently. Yeah, I prefer the bathroom down at the Wawa. Lie. On social media, especially, it is tempting to overshare. Especially for likes, clicks, and follows, people who have lost their job, who are now dependent on their gig income. Getting likes, clicks, and follows has become the priority, so they will lie or they will overshare. Right now, there's several examples of people who have been caught in lies. They will do what they need to do for likes, clicks, and follows. Those statements you are making are going to be used against you. There are jealous-ass Karens out there just waiting for the opportunity to rat you out to whichever website decides to launch a new form. Because if it's going to be up on the Department of Ed's website, assume that all other departments will soon have a matching webpage. Hopefully Elon's not dumb enough to fire all the web administrators in government, but, Side note, how fun is it going to be that all the fucking Karens who are just like, oh, if you get the boomers out, then I can get my promotion. So we got rid of DEI and, a ton of people have been fired. When you're still not promoted, are you going to realize you're the fucking problem? They've cleared out upper management, you're still there, and they still won't fucking promote you. Think about why. But, anywho, beware of snitches. Beware of what you say and to who you say it to. Because jealous-ass bitches are everywhere and half of them are your friends. Your trust circle needs to get smaller and smaller. What's it, Meet the Fokker? Like the circle of trust thing? Because, Karens have nothing better to do. I'm assuming that website's gonna shortly crash, with all the fucking Karens filling in forms about all the things that piss them off. Mrs. Louder said all people are equal. We can't have that happening. Welcome to 2025, where snitches get web forms to fill in. Seriously. You don't know anything, you don't see anything, you don't tell nobody nothing.